Talbot returns to Romania to confront his father. As he goes to his house, he instructs that the prodigum do not follow him or go there, stating that he must deal with this himself and it is a private family matter, despite the lycanthropy now within them both. Talbot returns to Romania, where he sees his father sitting in his armchair, saying to his son, "So, my boy, have you taken into consideration my offer? Dad, you killed innocent people. You killed my mother and my brother. You gave me this curse, but I've been learning how to control it, how to tame the wolf within. Of course. So have I, when I've had it for as long as I have, ever since that night all those years ago when you and your brother were just boys. So how about it then? You know, if you kill me, you'll be left with a door that's wide open, and you'll be wondering if you should walk through it. Well, I'd say you're at that door now, my boy. Don't forget, though, we humans have always, well, we're not human anymore, but humans have always had a primal instinct to kill. And we lycanthropes are the same. We kill. As he then transforms himself, purely by thinking of a full moon, he becomes his full beast form as Larry starts to change into his form. Then he is thrown across the room, where his clawy hand then gets upon the table and scratches it as Larry takes on his full-on wolf form and fights his father, both scrapping along the house and fighting with Larry's father. Despite John being older, he is not weak, but is stronger and has more control with his inner wolf. Fighting through the house, biting and scratching and causing damage, Larry is then thrown outside, where he reverts back to his wolf form. Then his father also reverts back from his wolf form and says, "You underestimate me, my boy. You have much to learn, my young cub." But of course, we're not at full power. Not until the light of the third full moon. So, how about you come back in a month? A month and you can have time to prepare. It'll be a dog-eat-dog fight. Then Larry gets up, beaten, wounded and bruised. He wanders into the woodlands of his father's cabin, where he then collapses as his wounds have not yet fully healed. Then, all of a sudden, looking down on him, he sees a mysterious gypsy woman, the same gypsy woman that warned him about his curse. As Larry then wakes up, now fully healed, he sees the gypsy woman saying, "Who are you?" "We met before, Mr. Talbot." "I know that, but what is your name?" "My name is Bella. I have, well, my family have been keeping watch of the werewolf curse for some time. Your father is the beast, and the beast must die." But you are not like your father. You see this as a curse rather than a gift. I didn't even know monsters exist until months ago. I met a scientist that has something, a secret within him, an organization that makes sure that man doesn't know of any of this existing. What the fuck? What the fuck, of course. Come, you must be hungry. As he walks into the gypsy camp, all the other gypsies look upon him. She then gives him some soup and enables him to feed. The gypsy woman, Bella, then says, "Please forgive my family. They are very superstitious and cautious of you, even though the full moon isn't for another 3 weeks. And what do I plan to do then? Stay in the meantime. Train your wolf half so that you can fight your father better. Then Larry says, I need to contact my fiancée. Let her know I'm okay." Talbot then makes a phone call to her saying, "I'm here, my love. Listen, I'm cursed. And given what I am now, I don't know if I can keep you safe like this." Then Gwen's saying, "Larry, please don't say what I think you're going to say. Look, I love you, I do. But I want you to find another man with a good heart and is not cursed and is completely oblivious to this supernatural werewolf bollocks. Can you do that for me? Have a wonderful life. Have a brilliant life. Goodbye, Gwen. Miss you. I love you." He then puts down the phone as he starts to cry, leaving the small local town where he got to the signal. Bella then says, "Are you ready, Mr. Talbot?" "I am. I've learnt meditation methods, but I still haven't fully controlled it. You will need to do so and prepare for your fight." A few days go by and Gwen arrives in town, where she gets directions to the local gypsies. There she finds Larry, and Larry saying, "What are you doing here? We're not breaking up. You're not dumping me over some curse. And if you are going to dump me, I want to see you in person. Look, this world is not safe for you." Yes, and I found out that this world exists, and we're a part of it now, whether you like it or not. I love you so much, but I need to get ready and fight my father. And I'll be with you, watching you every step of the way. Larry, marry me. Please." "We can do that," said Bella. "We have a vicar and you can marry." Larry then smiles and says, "I think it's a wonderful idea." Larry and Gwen marry and soon kiss, and then go and consummate their marriage. As the weeks go on, Larry transforms into his wolf form, a bit more in control each time. As the full moon rises where he has no control over the transformation, he feels more alert and more in control mentally in his beast form. The second night comes and he again transforms, but then the third night arrives where he wanders into the woods where he sees his father. So, my boy, are you ready? You're not my father. Whatever was my father is dead. You're just the beast that remains of him, the plague, the sickness. Oh, very good, Larry. And here it is. The moon, as both men collapse to the ground as they begin transforming, with them transforming rapidly as Larry has enabled his body to become used to the curse. Then both wolves fight, scratching, clawing, biting, throwing each other against trees. Then Larry, feeling beat, John grabs him by the neck as he's about to finish him off. Then, from a gunfire, Gwen stands and says, "Get the fuck off my husband," as she fires more bullets into him. Then the gypsies appear saying, "Don't. He is still feral. We need to get back now." As Larry then comes round, he's about to attack until the gypsy clan show wolfsbane to him, which smells disgusting to him and prevents him from attacking. He then wanders into the woods where he finds his father, who is healing from the bullets, but them not being silver enough. He then jumps onto his father, fighting him, but then both creatures are scrapping. But then, as John gets the upper hand, Larry then drives his claws into his stomach and tears through, wounding him. And then, before he has chance to heal and regenerate, Larry's wolfman bites into his neck, tearing his throat open, and then grabbing his head, ripping it clean off his shoulders, killing his father. Then, covered in blood, he howls at the full moon. And then Gwen, refusing to leave Larry, runs into the woods, trying to talk him round, but with his wolf instinct being strong, he jumps onto her, not biting or wounding her just yet, as she tries to reach through to him. She almost does, as his eyes revert to the human state they once were. But then, his wolf instinct getting the better of him, he is about to kill her until he is tranked. Then appearing a prodigum agents surrounding him and shooting him again and again with darts until he loses consciousness. Then Gwen, breaking down in tears, cries over his sleeping body. Then the next morning, Larry wakes up in the woodlands, being contained by a prodigum who had put him in a cage. He then hugs Gwen, saying, "This nightmare. I can't get out of this nightmare. Your life is my life, Larry. I love you in sickness and in health, and no matter what. That's the vow we made to one another. So what do you want to do?" "I want to be with you." Seeing that his nails are still sharp, she grabs his hand and swipes it along her arm, saying, "What have you done?" "Now we can be together." Gwen then saying to the Prodrome agents, "Tell your director, Dr. Jekyll, that we are in this together, and we appreciate your help, but we can do this ourselves now. We'll find ways to survive, transform and not hurt any people. In a month from now, I'll be just like my husband." They then both leave the cage and walk away. 1 month later, the night before the full moon, Larry and Gwen set up a camp in isolated woodlands, saying, "Well, this is it. Can you feel it?" "Yeah, my senses are heightening." "Yes." Then, both of them looking up at the full moon, they then give in to their transformations as they both transform into werewolves and howl at the full moon. Somewhere in Egypt, an archaeological dig is taking place. The 3 archaeologists in this tombway see a sarcophagus. One of the archaeologists saying, "I used to dream of this ever since I was a little girl." They then open the tomb, where they look and see a mummy laid in the casket. Looking on the top, they notice scratch marks, saying, "What is it?" "This man, he was buried alive." "Alive? Who is he?" "We don't know yet. We do not know." Meanwhile, in the darkness from a distance, there's a hidden camera where, from a small base, Dorian Gray watches. He then makes the phone call, saying, "Henry, I think he has been found. And if that's the case, they could awaken something. I'll keep you posted." As Gray puts down the phone and is aware that they have found the mummy.